Back here at the Bassmaster Classic was Fletcher Shryock, who qualified to be here by way of his win, the Bassmaster Open on Lake Norman last year. Now, you did something a little different. You zigged when everybody zagged. You kind of went up the river, found a little bar that was kind of accessible, and you were creative, and that's how you got here. This river, this week, does that present an opportunity, a situation here to kind of be creative like that? Have you found anything off the beaten path? Are you going to kind of zig when everybody else zags again?
I've really been trying to find something that no one else has found, and I'm starting to learn that these guys here, every time I joined somewhere that I didn't think anyone had found, there'd be a boat idling in or a boat back there, or I'd see someone go in after I just got done leaving. It's tough. It's really tough to find some water here that no one knows about. There's really, to my knowledge at this point, there is no secret in the area or anything. Everyone knows what the deal is, and you just got to get in that area, I think, and hunker down and try to catch them. And I think that in practice I run around a bunch, but if I just settle down where I think I can win the tournament, if I just settle down there and fish the entire time, I think it might be all right. I hope.
Well, you got that Ranger ride going for you, man. It's easy to get up and just fly and kind of lock down a couple lots and move and cover a bunch of water and run a gun. But is this river this week, does it lend itself to that, or is this kind of a deal where you're going to have to hunker in the area and just execute where you're at?
Yeah, you're going to definitely have to. I think a lot of guys right now, they don't know whether their area is productive or not. There might be some fish there, but you don't really know the potential, I don't think, until the tournament starts. So much has changed from the time we practiced from Wednesday up until the tournament. We got a cold front blowing in tonight. It's supposed to be real cold in the morning. We don't know what that's going to do to us. So I think it's just a matter of getting in the area that you think you can win this thing, and then adapt to what's going on and hope you don't have 20 other guys in there with you. And that's possible. I'm kind of worried about where I'm going now. There being a lot of pressure. There might not be anybody, but I'm afraid that there will be. So we'll see. It's kind of nerve-wracking right now.
Let's assume the worst. Let's say you get in there and there's a half dozen guys working in a spot the size of this dining room here, and what do you do, man?
I'm committed. I think that happens, it'll be a bad deal for me. But I got to go with it. I'm just going to put my head down. If I start telling myself to up and run, I'm pretty good at running and gunning. I'm not afraid to pack up the trolling motor and leave, but you cannot do that on this river and still do well. So I'm going to have to hunker down and deal with it.
In addition to the stumps and the navigational hazards, you've got a couple of locks to deal with, so I guess that cuts down on the run and the moving.
Yeah, definitely. The locks, you either got to pick. I think you got to pick your pool, whether you're going to stay in the five or you're going to run down. When you run down, there isn't, oh, this isn't going to work, we're going to pack up and leave here. You're not going to do that very much to win this tournament. Your chances are slim to none.
When you say you're committed, it sounds like you're running down to pool 3.
No, not that far.
Yeah?
I'm going to probably be in pool 4.
Okay. Found something there you like?
Yeah, I think it's the right deal. Like I said, as long as the pressure doesn't get in, I can get in there and get on it pretty quick. I think it'll be all right.
Good deal. Well, we hope that goes well for you. And is there anything that you learned through your open experience last year, on Norman and all that you brought with you here to the general sense, how to recognition or anything like that?
Not so much. The Norman thing was completely different than here. So I think every lake and every venue that I go to, whether it be Lake Erie, James River was the tide, Lake Erie you got the big water. Lake Norman was special in its own way for what I did there. And then you come to the Red River, you're dealing with locks and the stumps and the navigation and everything. Everything's got its own different deal. So